Hey everybody, it's time for another Andy's Free Guitar Chart Videos lesson. And this is a guitar chart lesson. Of course, you know, it's a guitar lesson. We might have a little problem because I hurt my finger trying to use my finger as a shoehorn. But hopefully not. I won't notice it if I play lightly. So this is another Andy's Free Guitar Chart Videos lesson for my YouTube subscribers, for my Facebook friends, group members, and anyone who's generally interested in guitar, from the approach of these charts that show the guitar fretboard in a numbered fashion. However, it doesn't have to be limited to the fret nut being like right there. But if that is the fret nut there, then that would be the key of C. That would be the normal guitar fretboard. Of course, my guitar isn't normal because it's down-tuned. It's like a baritone guitar, down-tuned 2 whole steps. So when I play an E-shaped C down here, below the capo, you know, it comes out as C. I thought that was, you know, what I had to do. And so if we put a fret nut here, then this becomes the E, the low E becomes the 3. So we go E, and we're tuning it. Now a 4th up from E is A, a 4th up from A is D, a 4th up from D is G, a 4th up from G is C, but we have a diminished 4th going on the warp string, the string that's only a 3rd, so it's a diminished 4th, and then back to a regular 4th, and then going down we have the high E. Now we go in 5ths, so we go the 5th of E is A, right? The 5th of E is B, but it's an augmented 5th, so it goes to C. Actually, it goes to B, but the problem is the 5th of B. The 5th of B. Here's where it gets interesting. Okay, so the 5th of E is B. The 5th of B is F sharp, but it's an augmented 5th, so we get the G there, and then the 5th of G is D, the 5th of D is A, the 5th of A is E. So we have that diminished 4th augmented 5th relationship with the strings and with the string shapes. So here's our string shapes. Okay, so the 5th of C is G, the 5th of G is D, the 5th of D is A, the 5th of A is E, but the 5th of E is B, but it's an augmented 5th. And then going in 4ths, the 4th of C is F, but it's a diminished 4th. And the 4th of E is A, and so on, to D, to G, 4th of G is C. So we have, because of the tuning 3rd, we have that diminished. Anytime we're going in 4ths, there's going to be a diminished 4th in the mix. And when we're going in 5ths, there's going to be a diminished an augmented 5th in the mix. It's just in the strings that augmented 5th happens between the B string and the F sharp. It would be the B to the G going down there in 5ths. So it's very interesting because they're kind of in opposites. So if we look at the string patterns, okay, so let's go into cursor mode here. If we look at the string patterns here, and starting on the C string pattern, it goes up in 5ths. All right, so the string pattern, the C string pattern to the G string pattern, we're going up in 5ths. Okay, A, the 5th of A is E. We have the warp over so we can get that stuff. Now the augmented fifth from E to C. So remember, the strings go up in fourths with a diminished fourth on the way up, and come down in fifths with an augmented fifth on the way down, but the string shapes go up in fifths, which is the opposite of that, and come down in fourths. Now, as far as horizontal movement is concerned, we are concerned with horizontal movement too. When we're going to the right, so this is away from the lowest note on the fretboard, we're going higher up on the lowest string down here. So this would be going along the string this way. That's going to the right. We are essentially moving these shapes, these string shapes, in fifths. The fifth of C is G, the fifth of G is D, the fifth of D is A, the fifth of A is E, and the fifth of E is B, but it's an augmented fifth because, whoa, the missing fret, the forbidden fret. Okay, there it is. So that's another kind of kind of a landmark for that augmented fifth. And then going backwards to the left, so when we're going down the fretboard, okay, it would be the fourth of E is A, the fourth of A is G, the fourth of A is D, sorry, the fourth of D is G, the fourth of G is C, and the fourth of C is F, but it's a diminished fourth, so it goes to the E shape, again crossing the missing fret. Now another thing that we want to talk about, horizontal motion. Caged, I believe, this is the caged circle. Okay, so we have our caged circle, C-A-G-E-D. So going backwards in cage, we go C-D-E-G-A. Guess what? That is a pentatonic ascending scale. C-D-E-G-A. And caged is a pentatonic descending scale. Okay, so now that we know that, I want to talk about horizontal motion with the shapes. Now we're not counting strings now, we're counting shapes. All right, so with the caged shapes, when we're going to the right, we're going to use the word caged. So going to the right with caged, we have to kind of zigzag our way there. So we're going C, A, G, E, D. All right, and then we start, that D goes to here. That guy goes to this D. Then we start our caged over again, where D certainly goes to C again. C goes to A again, A goes to G again, G goes to E again, E goes to D again. Caged, caged. Now, we've already got the lines. When we go backwards, it's an ascending pentatonic scale. D, E, G, A, C. D, it would be, now this is just in the shapes. So it's kind of strange to play an ascending scale when we're going down, but this is what it is. It's an ascending scale. So starting on D, it's D, E, G, A, C, D, E, G, and these are the caged shapes. Okay, so when we're going, let's just do a few of them because we don't have this infinitely long fretboard up here. It's pretty long. It's like 25 frets or something like that. If we start up here on a G shape, we start way up here on a D shape, and I'm going to go to the left. We're going to go up a pentatonic scale. So the next one is the E shape. Up a pentatonic scale. From the E shape we go to the G shape. And then from the G shape we go to the A shape.